In this week's Community Champion, a new nonprofit social enterprise is looking to expand career opportunities for people with special needs.
It's part of Tectonic's Live, Work, and Play initiative to support people who are neurodivergent. And as WESH 2's Sonika Dange explains, they can't do it without your help.
Have any of you broken a cell phone, laptop? Yeah. What? Just broke your laptop?
Raise Orlando is a work and social skills training program for adults with disabilities who are seeking employment. And today they were in for a special treat.
We're going to learn what it looks like to grade devices, diagnose them, what needs to be fixed, and then we're actually going to get some hands-on practice.
A relatively new social enterprise called Tectonic brings free workshops on cell phone and tablet repair to people who are neurodivergent.
It's very difficult for individuals that have autism and the IDD for them to find jobs, and then even harder for them to keep the job.
An idea born by founder Jason Eichenholz in honor of his son.
Jonathan is very unique. Jonathan, when you meet him, he clearly has autism, but he's also one of the most incredibly social kids with autism I've ever met. When Jonathan would get mad, as most kids with autism do, is he would throw his iPad or he'd break his iPad. We just started talking how great it would be maybe one day I can teach Jonathan how to fix his own iPad. That became a larger discussion, something where we then got the national organization, CTIA, to talk about their curriculum, and we realized, oh my goodness, we could actually take a national curriculum and make it specific for individuals with neurodiversity to create a career pathway.
Eichenholz started working on the curriculum with the Cellular Telephone Industries Association 2 years ago at the Consumer Electronics Show. Since then, the organization has also received $1 million from the state.
There's a nationwide shortage of 20,000 cell phone technicians. Our goal is to fill that gap,
creating a self-sustaining ecosystem under the umbrella Jonathan's Landing, where students are certified with skills that earn them jobs with Tectonic or companies like Best Buy.
We're going to be working with computers, laptops, and cell phones today.
And the profit goes right back to helping more students.
I think the supervision is what appeals to me. Having an extra sort of safety net while I learn.
Benjamin Wolf says entering the workforce comes with challenges.
If I screw up, if I have a bad day and I just spiral and make things worse and just, yeah, that's a concern for me sometimes.
Tectonic is now looking to expand into the public school systems in Central Florida, and that's just the start.
We'll be adding a lot more curriculum, a lot more certifications, so that this is an introduction.
And that dedication to making sure all students succeed is what makes Jason Eichenholz a WESH 2 community champion.
I don't think Jonathan understands what I'm doing for him, and that's okay. I want him to have a place that he can call his home, where he's not living with me in my garage apartment, but he's living out in the community and interacting. And the fact that he doesn't quite understand what I'm doing is part of the journey of being a parent with autism.
Sonika Dange, WESH 2 News.